Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Friday, September 15th, 2017. For those of you who are keeping up with the calendar, you see that the time is ticking on by, and I hope, actually this joins in very well. I am hopeful, I am prayerful that you have made a decision to ensure that the rest of your life does not look like what you just left. Even if you have been living a great life, even if everything is going along beautifully. Good morning for those who are joining me. Even if, why is she always talking like everybody's life is horrible? Everyone's life is not horrible, but I absolutely know with certainty that there is another level to where you want to go. Good morning, Miss Johnny. And so if that is going to reach the next level, if you got it going on and all things are good, there is a thing called great. If you have a great life in all areas of your life, there is a level called phenomenal. And I am just absolutely certain that we were given the opportunities to have a phenomenal, abundant life. This is not someone who's just living in Disneyland and everything's hunky-dory in my world. I have decided, and that's what I want to talk to you about for a few minutes, my perspective. I have decided that I no longer am going to just live. I have made the decision that good is not good enough. No, if there's more to be had, I want it. That's not just reserved for other people, for special people, for smarter people, for richer people. I deserve to go and live to the highest, to the greatest extent possible. And what I see, what I know with certainty is this. You know that famous poem where he says, I am the master of my fate, the captain of my soul. I understand more and more now it's because we have the power, the privilege of choice. All of us have the power to choose what we are doing. I have the deciding factor. I am the deciding factor. Not my situation, not my circumstance, not someone else's raggedy attitude. I have the deciding factor on whether or not I'm going to be generous or stingy. Please don't automatically think money. I have the choice of deciding whether I'm going to believe or whether I'm going to doubt myself every way, all the way. Reginald, hello there. I miss you too. Yeah, I need to hear from you. Okay, I get to decide whether I'm going to love or hate, whether I'm going to be grateful, whether I'm going to be bitter. And let me tell you something. I don't wait till I get in the situation to decide. Well, let me see how this thing gonna be, and then I'll decide whether I'm alive. No, I make that decision ahead of time. If I wait to decide, then I'm back to reacting. Talked about that earlier today. How you living? You responding or you reacting? So if I wait to get somewhere, to get to the meeting, to get to the party, if I wait to get to the office to see how everybody else's attitude is, and then I'll decide how I'm going to act, I'm already in react mode. The power to decide is everything. It starts right there. Once we make the decision, you may not know all the steps. You may not know every aspect of the how. But once we make the decision, once we decide, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. I don't know. I can't see clearly all the way. And it's designed like that. We don't get full clarity until we start moving in that direction. Okay, but the power of choice, thank you, Dr. Stephanie, the power of choice belongs to us. And then watch and look, I even decide if I'm going to play small or if I'm going to star in my own life story. Am I going to write my own novel, or I'm going to let everybody else tell my story? Well, what she meant to say was, you talking for me? Oh, no. I don't think so. I said exactly what I meant to say. Okay, so Am I going to play small and let others talk and live for me? I'm going to let others decide for me? I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. Don't let people take your power. I've got to recognize that I have power. I've got to recognize that once the decision is made, once I decide how I'm going to live, how I'm going to act, how I'm going to treat myself, because we teach people how to treat us, how I'm going to allow you to speak to me, how I'm going to respond to you. Okay, once we make that decision, it's some invisible magical force out there. There are universal laws. And once you have decided that this is the thing, and you put your power and your focus and your energy into that thought, into that thing, it's like magic. Everything in the universe conspires to help you. And guess what? That's good or bad. If you decide you're going to act a complete nut, guess what? You're going to get ample opportunity, because people are going to come around, and because you're already in react mode, they're going to trip your tickets every time you turn around, like a ping pong machine. Ding, 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 ding. And people just letting you have it, and you just falling into it. On the other hand, if I choose to treat others with a certain level of respect, with kindness, if I choose to be grateful, if I choose to not allow that situation that was rough to shred me to pieces, but I'm going to use it as a stepping stone. I'm going to get better. I refuse to get bitter. I refuse to let the cancer of bitterness eat me from the inside out. I simply refuse. Okay, so once that decision is made, then you just got to roll your sleeves up and get to work. I tell you, time out for easy, no quick. Not if you want to go further, not if you want to go higher, not if you want to expand, not if you do not want to be the same person you were the same time last year. Think back. Were you doing the same things? Were you acting the same ways? Were you thinking the same ways? Were you reading the same things? Were you hanging with the same people, doing the same things? Okay, so I'm just, I saw that master of my fate and captain of my soul. Well, there's a why to that. Okay, the why is because we get to choose, the power of choice, the power of decision, a decision that is made and grounded in a heartfelt desire. Boy, it's hard to stop somebody. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care how much resources that may be flooding your gate. It's hard to stop a determined person. Okay, a man or a woman with a made up mind, that you're going to have to really work to stop them. And so I'm just encouraging you to start there. Too many of us are still in when I get this, and when I finish that, and time is ticking. Time is rolling. Start where you are with what you have. Good morning. Aren't you supposed to be in class, Baron Taylor? Start where you are with what you have right now. Right now. Stop waiting on more to come. It's not going to come until you get it started. Okay, so the power of choice. Stop giving it away. The power of decision. Stop playing that thing small. Well, I just don't know. Okay, well, that's a problem. That's a problem already. You need to back up, slow down, and figure this thing out. What do you want? What do you want? Can't nobody answer that for you but you. What is it you want? Okay. Okay, Mr. Taylor, that's good. That's good. Well, thank you for joining me. Listen, for those of you who are still trying to figure this thing out, you know there's more. Your gut rumbles tell you there is more, and you perhaps just don't know what and how to get it. You don't even know where to get started. You just know that there's more, and the frustration of not having it is sort of working on you right now. I'm encouraging you to join us. I'll put a link up there. Us being the dream doctor and I, all of us have a dream down inside of us. Some of us have fulfilled our dreams, and now we're on to something else. September 30th, save some time in your day to invest in you. Don't spend everything you get. Invest some things, and you are worth the investment. I'll put a link to help you to think up and to clarify the dream, the rumble in your gut. Okay. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.